Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today I am super excited because today I am sharing my favorites, which I love to share. It's my favorite video to share because it's just me sitting down talking about products that I love. But I'm also excited because today is BK Beauty's birthday. Today we are celebrating 4 years. 4 years ago we launched bkbeauty.com and our first makeup brushes were sold. And if you purchased that day, thank you. If you purchased any day over the last 4 years, thank you. If you haven't yet purchased but you're watching my video, thank you. Because all of you have made these last 4 years possible and we're so grateful. It's our birthday. I'm so excited. I feel like it's one of my children's birthdays. Before we get into all my favorite products for the month of July, and I've got some good ones along with some drugstore options, I wanted to just take a moment to thank you. I do this every year on our anniversary because I try and say this a lot, and I still feel like words just don't convey how grateful that I am for you all. I mean, when I started uploading videos 9 years ago, I had no idea that this was the path that it would set me on. No idea. And I still feel, and I think I will always still feel, whether it's tomorrow or 2 years from now, 5 years now, 6 years from now, I still feel like it's just so wild to me that this is, my life, and that we have built BK Beauty to what it is today. We're still just getting started, and it's just more than I could ever have dreamed of for myself. So thank you so much. We are so grateful for your support, whether you have purchased our products on day one, or you purchased them today, or you've never purchased from us yet, but you're here watching my videos and supporting my channel. You have made this possible. So thank you very much. Okay, before we get into favorites, I do need to tell you that BK Beauty's anniversary sale, launched today. It kicked off this morning. So it's one of our biggest sales of the year. You can save 20 to 35% off site-wide. What do I need to tell you? I know I have some things to tell you about this. Okay, so our 109 brush, we were hoping it would be restocked for the anniversary sale. We expect it very soon, within like a week or 2 weeks or so. So we don't have it now. It's still out of stock. So that means that, the bundles that it's included are out of stock. But as soon as we restock that brush, like we do with all brushes that are out of stock on events and sales events, we will honor 20% off when we restock. So make sure you're on our waiting list. I'll have links down below for you. And when we do restock that brush, you can get 20% off as if it were the anniversary sale price, okay? It'll be for a limited time, but you'll still have plenty of time to shop. What else? Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the favorites video because it'll actually help me. It's my first product to share, and it kind of is my last thing on my list that I want to mention that I don't want to forget. Okay, so my first favorite of the month, I'm so excited to share this. This feels very casual and it's kind of a big deal, but we are launching a new bag, you guys. I have been sharing this bag on Instagram for months now. We have been working on it for, I don't know, maybe a year or so. Started sharing it a few months ago. I am so excited about this bag. I've been using her all summer long. She has been my travel makeup bag and brush bag. So what it is, this is our core brush bag. Now you can see that it's very tall, so it fits all of, your full length makeup brushes will fit in here just fine with plenty of room. But here's the cool thing. Let me unzip her. So when you unzip her, you can slide her down. I'm going to put her on the table and slide her down. But you can slide her down. And now you have a standing brush bag. So think of like a cup holder, but way cuter, okay? This fits so many brushes. Now, I actually just got back from Mexico yesterday and I haven't unpacked it because I wanted to show you how I used it when I travel. I've been using this way when I travel. We originally designed this to be just a large brush bag to store all your brushes, whether you want to store lots of them and travel with them, or you want to just use this on your vanity and use it kind of as your, brush cup. And that was the original idea. Once I've been playing with it and using it over the last several months, I've actually loved using this as a travel makeup bag when I don't need to carry a lot of makeup. So we went to Mexico this weekend. It was the beach. I didn't really need a lot of makeup. I didn't want to wear a lot of makeup. So all I did was pack a few brushes in here, and then I fit all of my makeup in there, you guys. My foundation, my blush, my eyeliner, my brow pencil, everything I need I could fit in here, and this is what I carried with me and traveled with. So we've designed it to be tall enough to where you could fit our brushes in here. Whether you have the travel size or you have the full size, our brushes in here. There are slots inside of here that hold brushes, but you can also just pack it full and fit tons of brushes in here. It's our vegan faux leather, and we have two different types of textures here. This kind of mimics our travel set, if you own our travel set, and this is more of like a kind of soft pebbled faux vegan leather, and then it has our BK Beauty logo and our BK Beauty logo on the zipper. And here she is. This is our core bag, and she will be launching. We were hoping that she was going to launch for anniversary, but we were late just a couple weeks. This will be launching in a couple of weeks, guys. It'll be available for purchase at bkbeauty.com. So I felt like putting it in my favorites was, you know, I could do that because we're almost getting ready to sell her. She will retail for $45 on bkbeauty.com. Okay, let's get into all of my favorite goodies here. And I'm going to kind of go through these quickly because I feel like I have a lot to share. First and foremost, and I really hope that she is in stock when this video is live, this is the Colleen Rothschild Illuminating Tinted Eye Cream. I love this product. I've been using this since it launched. It was out of stock for a while. It just recently restocked, and hopefully it is still available when this video goes up. What I love about this, so this is an eye cream, but it is peach toned and it has a luminous glow to it. Now, I put way too much. The reason I love this is because it allows you to use less concealer. If you put a tiny bit of this underneath your eye and blend it in, I put way too much so it looks super light, but it will neutralize dark circles and tone them down so you don't need as much concealer. It also preps and primes your under eye for concealer because you never want to put concealer on a completely dry under eye. You want it to have some hydration, and it's a skincare product, so it's perfect for that. A little bit goes a long way. If you happen to over apply, which I do all the time, because seriously, a little goes a long way. If you over apply, just bring it down your face, and then you have this luminous glow on your skin. That peachiness is what neutralizes and cancels out dark circles. It's a beautiful, beautiful eye cream. I don't use it at night. I just use it during, you know, the day before I put my makeup on. And again, it helps me use less concealer, which is in turn gonna make your under eyes look more natural. The more products that you put underneath the eye, the more you tend to magnify texture. So if you go in with a ton of concealer, you know, it might look good right away, but then an hour, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours later, it's gonna look very heavy and cakey. So this allows you to use less concealer. Love this product. And I have a 20% code, I think, with Colleen Rothschild. I think it's Lisa J20. I'll have it down below for you in the description box. Okay, let's talk about a product that I don't know yet if I've shared here. Maybe I have. The Clarins V Facial Intensive Wrap Mask. This is basically an amazing depuffing mask, and I have leaned on this a lot over the summer because I have been like I had a sweet tooth. My sweet tooth has been a little out of control this summer. And so I've just been dealing with more of a puffy face, a little more inflammation. And I go to this whenever I want to kind of help depuff. I just pretty liberally, I apply a pretty thick layer. I've seen other people use this and it looks very like a thin layer. I like to really like layer this so I have a complete white face. And then you can even kind of put it right underneath your eyes if you have puffiness under the eyes. I think it says to avoid the eye area, but I do it underneath my eyes. You should not if you have sensitive eyes, but I'm just telling you what I do. And then I leave it for like 15 minutes and then I rinse it off, and it really does help. I see noticeable results with this mask. Love it. Okay, I'm super excited about this. Yeah, I talked about this in my video that I did, my summer proof makeup with Jane Iredale. This blush in the shade Balmy, this has replaced my favorite blush. The Westman Atelier blush in, I think the name's Petal, right? Petal. The Westman Atelier blush has always been my favorite cream blush. This one I think tops it. I think this tops it. Like, I know. And that's kind of crazy to me. The color of this is just stunning. I want to put some on right now, even though I have blush on already. I'm going to use my 112 brush. I love this brush for that. This color is just so beautiful. It's just the perfect pink. Not too light, not too bright, not too dark. So beautiful. It gives the skin just a really beautiful, like balmy flush. I'm just going to pop it right there. I love, love, love this color. Like I need to order an extra one of these so that I can have one here at the studio, and then I can also have one at my house. It is so beautiful. And it's got the perfect amount of pigment. You can build it easily, but it's not sheer, you know, so you're gonna get color, but you're also not gonna get too much color that it applies too heavy and hard to blend. It's absolutely beautiful. Love this. Also love the Jane Iredale bronzer in the shade Sizzle. It's a Glow Time bronzer stick. I love their cream bronzer. It's a really nice formula. It's just like the blush formula, very similar in the terms that it's buildable. This color is perfect. It's called Sizzle, and you could use this honestly as a contour or a bronzer. It's not too cool toned at all, but it's also not too warm or orangey. It's just a really good shade to add some dimension, but also warm up the face if you want to use it as a bronzer. And the formulas of these just blend out so beautifully. You can layer them to get more color, but you're not having to build for, it's not like they're really sheer and you have to build and build and build just to see it. You know what I mean? I would say, like, if you use your brush to the product, you're going to apply less. If you use it directly to the skin, you'll apply more pigment. So depending on how you like to apply makeup or how much time you have, I like to use a brush to the product. It just, I feel like it gives me a little more control, but also takes me a little bit longer. So just kind of, you know, what your preference is. Okay, you guys, I've got a drugstore lippy for you. This is the Milani Matte Lip Crayon, and this is the shade Can't Even, 120 Can't Even. I feel like I've shared this before already. This is a lip crayon, so it's a big chubby lip crayon. You can use it as a lip liner. It's not like real sharp, so it's not gonna give you that real precise fine line, but I use it as liner all the time. Today I have it on as my lipstick. I love the color of this. It actually kind of reminds me of that balmy, let's compare the two. I think it's this color that I love. It's just a perfect pink. It's kind of warm. Oh my gosh, look. Yeah, look at these. This is the blush and the lipstick next to each other. Yeah, I just love this color. The formula is really nice. It's matte. It's super pigmented. It's definitely matte. Like there's not a like a glossy or a balmy feel to it, but it's comfortable. I don't have any gloss on today. I kind of like the look of a matte look. I paired it with actually the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Medium 2. I know I've shared this in a favorites and I'm sharing it again because I've been using it a ton this month. This shade, in my opinion, beats out the original Pillow Talk lip liner. Now, if you're more fair-skinned, then Pillow Talk's probably a better match for you, but I love this because it gives my lips like just that ideal, like rosy hue to them. It's so beautiful, but it's also still pretty natural. Let me put it right here, comparison to the lipstick. So it's right there. So it's got a little bit of brown to it, but it's just deeper than Pillow Talk. So it kind of just enhances the lips a little bit better. I love this color. If you don't have this color, pick it up. You will love it, I promise. Okay, guys, let's move along. I've got a new concealer to share. I don't remember if I shared this in my last favorites. It's the NARS Light Reflecting Eye Brightener. I think I did share this last month in Golden Eye. I love this. This is an eye brightener, so I'm not quite sure if they market this as a concealer or just like something to use in addition with your concealer. When I wear this, I don't wear an extra concealer. This is what I use as my concealer, and I just apply it with my finger. Honestly, I just go in here and I just apply and warm it up with my finger. When I'm working with concealers that are in a pot that are more of a cream, but a little more solid formula and not like a liquid, I like to use my finger over a brush because I really just want to kind of melt that product into the skin, and the warmth of your finger and the pressure from your finger is going to do a better job than any brush, in my opinion. And I make brushes and I'm still telling you that your finger is best with formulas like this. Okay, I have another concealer to share with you. This is from Jane Iredale. This is the Enlighten Plus. Now, I'll be honest, the first time I used this, I didn't fall in love with it. I didn't really have an opinion. I was kind of neutral on it, but I have really grown to love this concealer this month. This is it's an under eye concealer. It has an SPF of 30. It has a thicker consistency to it. And I think the first time I used it, I applied too much. And that was maybe one of the reasons that I was kind of like, I don't know. I think this is such a beautiful, beautiful formula. Now, the way I like to apply it is also with my finger. I actually like to squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand. I love too that it has this little cool tip applicator. This is really nice to kind of help depuff. I personally wouldn't use this to apply it. I would still always apply it to the back of my hand, but you could use this if you kind of want to massage underneath the eyes, or better idea, if you have puffiness under the eyes and you use an eye cream or like a cool eye cream or even like a under eye mask, something cold to kind of take down that puffiness, take this afterwards and massage it before you go in and apply your concealer. That's what I'd use it for. Now, what I love about this concealer, super pigmented, a little bit goes a long way. The formula is kind of like this really beautiful moussey formula, and it's thicker. That's why I was saying the first time I used it, I was like, I don't know, I think I like liquids more. But this actually, you know what this is? This is the best way to describe this. This is like a hybrid between a concealer of this formula and like a liquid concealer, like, you know, like this formula. This is kind of right in the middle, okay? It's kind of in the middle of the two. It's very beautiful, and when it just melts and blends into the skin so beautifully. It is full coverage. A little bit goes a long way. You don't need a lot with this product. And it just has like, it almost looks like, and I might be making this up, so Jane Iredale, correct me if I am wrong. I know I'm probably wrong, but I feel like it gives some volume underneath my eyes. It just smooths out texture underneath the eyes for me, and it just, everything looks airbrushed, full coverage, but not heavy. You know what I mean? Natural. Love this. By the way, I am the shade number 1 in this. Okay, let's talk about the Vegamour hair serum. I've been using this for, let's see, July 18th. I think I took my first before picture on May 25th is when I took it. I like this. I have used this pretty much every single night. I didn't take it to Mexico with me, so I skipped a few days there. And be honest, I probably skipped, 1 or 2 days here, but for the most part, I've been very consistent with using this product. I have seen this all over social media and TV, like I'm sure you all have as well. And I wanted to give it a shot. I have a lot of hair, but I do have this area around my hairline that I was kind of losing my hair on. So just in these areas right here, I was losing my hair. My hairline was kind of receding back. So I've been using this only in that area. I haven't used it anywhere else. And I have seen a difference. It does work. It's been 6 weeks now, 6 or 7 weeks, so it's consistent, using it all the time. What I like about it, and I think this is true for most of these because I tried another one from another brand, it's very light. It almost feels like water. So it's not going to make your hair oily or weigh it down. If you don't want to wash your hair every day, this doesn't really impact it feeling dirty or greasy or anything like that at all. It's basically like you just put it there, I just kind of like rub it in, and then it's like it wasn't even there. So I'm going to say that I do think that Vegamour works. Have you guys used a hair growth serum, and what has been your experience? I asked on Instagram before I purchased this what your recommendations were, and Vegamour was the overwhelming recommendation from you all. I like it. I've used about not quite half. I think I can see it's like right there, so almost half of the bottle so far. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. I wanted to give you guys an update. Okay, you guys, let me get some water. My mouth is dry. I'm talking too fast. Okay, a brow pencil. I was thinking of how I was going to describe this brow pencil and why I love it so much, and I really can't think of how to describe this brow pencil, but I just love this brow pencil. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Brow Filler. My favorite before this was the Charlotte Tilbury, I think it was the Brow Definer. I love this one even more, you guys. I got the shade Deep Blonde, which actually is kind of surprising me because this is more brown. It doesn't look like a shade for blondes. Actually, no, I take that back. No, it's kind of dark. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I love the formula of this. It's like a waxy formula, so it's going to help kind of tame any fine brow hairs that you have. It's not going to work quite the same as a gel, but it will kind of slightly tame brow hairs. I like the size of the pencil. It stays on my brows all day long. It's very easy to use the tip of it and get thinner little strokes if I want to create more of like a hair-like look in the bulk of my brow, but then it also fills in the brow really well with the wider part of the pencil. It kind of reminds me of like an eyeshadow mixed with a brow pencil is what the look that it gives, but it just stays on all day. And I always feel like I have a really good brow day when I use this pencil. So I want to try more of the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist line. I know that's kind of their thing is Aqua Resist. I purchased a powder that I need to try. Their eye crayons I really love. So if you have any of their their products that you recommend and love, will you let us know down below? Okay, we just have a couple more beauty products and I'm gonna jump into a few fashion items. This blush by Milani, I got this from Walmart. This is the shade Tea Rose. I have it on my cheeks today. Well, I also added that Jane Iredale just a second ago, but this is a powder blush and it's just the prettiest, softest, palest peach. It is so beautiful. I used a big fluffy brush. I used the 104 to apply it today, and I just kind of dusted it honestly throughout the center of my face, even on my nose, and it just gave the skin a really pretty, like peachy glow. There's no shimmer to it. It's a matte blush, but it does kind of reflect light and give a little bit of a sheen, the softest sheen. It's not really a highlighter glowy, but it just gives the skin a little bit of life for a matte blush. And it's drugstore, so it's Milani. I don't know what it is, $8, $9? Really, really good though. Love this color. Okay. Pixi has a lip gloss that I love. It's the Botanical Collagen Lip Gloss. I am on their PR list, and I received this in PR a while back, and I think Brooklyn took it. And I was like, where's my lip gloss? And I went and bought myself one because it's so good. It's just a clear lip gloss, but it's super shiny, and it just feels amazing on the lips. I actually like to use it. I usually don't use it on top of lipstick because then you kind of get a mess like this, but I like to use it at night or in the morning, like if I'm going to the gym and I want something on my lips, or at night when I use it almost as a treatment. And it's just so nice on the lips. Very, very plumping, hydrating, gives a super glossy look. Its texture is, it's not like thick, but it's not thin either. It's kind of a moderate level of viscosity. It's really beautiful though. I love it. Okay, you guys, the last beauty product that I have to share with you is an eye palette that I have been wearing on repeat all summer long. I'm pretty sure I shared this in last favorites too, so sorry for the repeat, but it's the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes. It's just a matte palette, neutrals. Most of them are pretty warm. I love it. I have it on my eyes today. It's easy peasy and it's just so pretty. Every time I wear this, I always get asked, what's on your eyes? What's on your eyes? My kind of go-to shades are these right here, this little quad right here, and then I use this one all over as a base. But I love this palette. It's a good one to have in your collection. Even though it lacks shimmer or color or sparkle, it's one that you will find yourself using all the time. So I goofed. I have 2 more products in the beauty category to share. I have a drugstore foundation. I think this is a new one. It's the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. I have it on my skin today. I have the shade 220 and it works, but I think it's slightly dark. I want to get one shade lighter. This is amazing. I just used it for the first time a few days ago, but it is so beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal, is it the Skin Tint, the serum? It's the one also comes in a dropper. It's very, very much like that. It's supposed to give more of a light coverage, but I feel like I got pretty good coverage from this. My skin is also a little more dry right now because I just got back from the beach, so it's a little sunburned or a little tan, and so it kind of absorbs products and just gives more of a matte finish anyway. But I really, really love this. It wears beautifully all day. It's a pretty natural looking coverage. It's not super matte. It's not super glowy. I think that'll also vary on your skin type. But yeah, for a drugstore foundation, I really, really love this. Okay, and last, I want to share my Dyson. What is this? This is the Airwrap. I don't remember what this is. I think this is the Airwrap, but I have the brush attachment on it. I have been using this a ton this summer. I've had this for years. This is not a new product to me, but I love this. I use it to restyle my hair. So when I go to the gym and I work out, like this morning, for example, I came home, my hair was a little sweaty. I sectioned my hair off and I just sprayed it with a little bit of the Orbe Mistifier spray. And then I put on the high heat and ran over it. It just kind of gives it a smooth, blow-dried look. I'll also use this by like washing my hair at night and sleeping with it wet and then waking up in the morning, and I still have some areas where it's wet because I have a lot of hair, and I'll use this to kind of run it through and dry it, and it'll sleek it out and it'll make it smooth and straight and really beautifully styled. So I love this. I think this is a great product to travel with too. I always travel with it because I usually will use just the dryer in the hotel room, and I'll just kind of power dry it, and then I'll go back in with this guy to like sleek and smooth the hair. So I wanted to share this. It's been definitely a favorite over the last 2 months. Okay, you guys, so those are all the beauty products. I have a couple of clothing items that I want to share with you. I've been on a little shopping kick lately, so I'm inspired to shop for summer clothes. So I ordered these 2 items from Cleo Bella. I'm going to put the shorts here. Actually, I have the shorts on now. I'm wearing them. And then the dress in the same pattern. I love this pattern. I think it's so beautiful. I love the blue. I love the cut of this dress. It just is so like feminine. It's a good length. It's short, but it's not too short at all. It feels very like appropriate and comfortable. I don't feel like I have to worry about it being too short or wearing it to an event and feeling like too much is showing. Super comfortable. I actually don't wear a bra with this dress. I'm able to get away with it. I mean, obviously, you know, I think that's just dependent on your comfort level, but for me, it's really comfortable without a bra, and especially in this Texas heat, like it's just so nice not to be able to wear a dress where you don't have to wear a bra. I love the pop sleeve on this. I love how it hits on the waist. It's just such a cute dress for summer, for bridal showers, or for weddings, or just like when you want to feel a little dressy but still be not super dressy. You know what I mean? I feel like that's perfect for this. I'm going to an event with Jane Iredale in August, in a couple weeks, and I was thinking about packing this as maybe a dress that I wear. I think there's like some fun like garden themed events, and I thought it was just appropriate and pretty dress for that. Okay, and last I wanted to share this romper from Farm Rio. I bought this and I wore this to an event that we hosted a couple weeks ago here in Austin, and I got so many compliments on this romper, and I love it. I love the pairing of red and pink together. It's super cute and easy to wear. I also skipped wearing a bra on this one, and it worked out just perfectly. I'm wearing a size extra small in this romper. Again, the length is good. It's not too short. Some items from Farm Rio, I really like Farm Rio, but it's kind of hit or miss for me in terms of fit. I've ordered some things from them. Like I ordered another romper that looked super cute, but when I put it on, the small was too big and the extra small was like way too short. So it's kind of hit or miss. I usually order in 2 sizes, extra small and small. And then Honestly, I would say I return half the stuff I buy because it just doesn't fit quite right. But I did love this romper and it was a hit. I got so many compliments on it. I just think it's one of those pieces that really stands out when you wear it, you know? So that wraps up my favorites for the month of July. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll have all the details for our anniversary sale in the description box below. If you end up shopping at the sale, let me know what you pick up down below. Thank you guys, as always, for watching this video, for spending your time with me week after week. I really appreciate year after year if you've been here for a while. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.